Hey, what's up guys, IVS511 here. Today we're going to be taking a look at iOS 7, and in this video I'm going to be covering up the UI and UX changes in iOS 7, and I'm also going to be doing another video on iOS 7 which is going to be a little bit more in-depth. So the first thing that you notice when you open up iOS 7 is the new set of icons. So most icons look a little better than they used to in iOS 6, but I really do hate the way the Safari icon looks. And even the settings icon is pretty mediocre. So we also have a new interface when you open up a folder, and as you can see it covers up whole of the screen, but I'm going to get to that in a moment. Now if you take a look at the clock icon, it is actually showing the live time. It's actually, to be honest, it's not useful at all, but it is showing the live time. And I really do like the way all the icons look here, in specific the calendars icon. And well, let's get to the folders again. We can put newsstand in folders, and we have multiple number of pages in folders, so we're not limited to 12 anymore, so that's very nice as well. So if you take a look at Siri, I'm really not going to show you new features added to Siri. I'm just really going to show you the way it looks. So we've got these sort of waves going on, and they look very similar to iOS 4's voiceover. And instead of all the skeuomorphism, we've got a translucent theme going on to Siri as well. So that's Siri. I'm going to be covering up the features in another video. Alright, so instead of having a spotlight in the leftmost page, we can just swipe down from any page and open up Spotlight and just start searching. And again, we have the same translucent theme going on with the keyboard as well. So if you tap somewhere, we can just go back, and I'm going to launch it again, and as you can see, you can launch it on any page. And well, let's just type something in random, and again you can see the translucent effect coming into place. So I've typed in something really random, so we don't really have any actual result for it. And talking about the keyboard, I'm going to show you how the undo pop-up looks like. So again, I've typed in something random, shake up the device, and that's the way the new pop-up looks. It's really nice looking, and it's much better than the gloss look we used to have on iOS 6 and previous versions. So that's the way the pop-up looks. So that's basically the way the new home screen looks, and well, we're going to be picking that up later on, but now let's talk about the lock screen. So you see when I tap the home button, it's going to sort of fade in, and that's a very cool thing. And we can slide to unlock from anywhere we want on the screen. And also we can access things like Control Center, as well as Notification Center. And talking about Notification Center, let's take a look at how notifications on lock screen look in iOS 7. Alright, so that's the way notifications look on the lock screen in iOS 7. Again, they're really simple, and well, I'm gonna just send myself another message. There we go, it pops right up, and just like iOS 6, we can swipe across the notification and it's gonna open up the concerned application. And since we are on the topic of notifications, that's the way they look on the home screen. Again, really simple and flat. Alright, back to the lock screen, and if we unlock the phone, the UX has changed a little bit. The icons load up gradually. And talking about UX changes, let's take a look at the multitasking. So the multitasking has been thoroughly redone. We now have a cards interface, and we are able to see the screenshot of all the applications that we have opened up. And to close them, we can just simply swipe them up. So let's take a look at the phone application, and I have the keypad opened up, and as you can see, all the numbers have circular edges. Right, so that's the phone's application. Now let's take a look at settings. And just like any other element in iOS 7, it's pretty flat as well. So on the left hand side of every setting tab, we have these really nice looking blue colored thumbnails, and I really like the way they look, of course. And well, now let's dig into a sub menu, and let's take a look at brightness and wallpaper. Now we do have dynamic wallpapers, which are basically live wallpapers, and then we also have stills, which are, well, still. So let's set a still wallpaper. Alright, this one seems to be nice, and as you can see, the set interface has also changed. If you just look at it, I'm just going to focus, and as you can see, it's just a lot cleaner than the way it used to be. And another feature is that I can just simply swipe from left to right to go back to the parent menu. And well, that's a really neat feature. It's a really small feature, but it does make a big difference. And before we leave the settings application, I just want to show you how the toggle looks. And again, it's really nice. It goes green when you turn it active, and it goes gray when it's not active. I really do like the way it looks. Another subtle change in iOS 7 is the 3D wallpaper, and it changes according to your gyroscope movement, but it is very subtle. So now let's talk about some miscellaneous details. Like instead of bars, we have dots, which actually indicate the signal strength. And as I'm charging my phone, I can see a flashing indicator right there, and even the battery looks a lot flatter than it was. And another miscellaneous feature is the way the personal hotspot looks when it's active, and well, that's the way it looks. So that is about it for this whole video. I hope you enjoyed it, and if you did, please be sure to leave a like or rating, and I'll see you later.